Right now, I'm in the mock-up room of our 20-storey Wyndham Batumi Gonio Aqua Hotel, which features sanatorium facilities, a medical clinic, an aqua zone, and the main infrastructure of the complex, all within walking distance. The mock-up is one of the most important stages in a hotel project. And here's why. On paper and in renderings, everything can look perfect. Materials, furniture, equipment, all assembled strictly according to the standards of the international brand, with all the necessary certificates. But the true value of the mock-up is revealed the moment you step inside and start testing the space. That's when it becomes clear what really works and what needs to be changed, or the project has not yet been implemented on the scale of the entire hotel. It's very important not to confuse a mock-up with a show-in. A showroom is already almost a finished living space. A mock-up is needed to check the assembly, how the doors open, the quality of the wallpaper, and how convenient it is to use the space overall. You can't get a sense of the colour, the scale, or the comfort through a computer screen. You only realise this here, in the mock-up. For example, here we have a wardrobe and wall panels. They fully comply with the brand's standards and have all the necessary certificates. But when you come into the mock-up room and start thinking about how practical the material is to maintain, how it will look in a year or 3, it becomes clear that the chosen laminate isn't suitable. As a result, we change the solution. Instead of one type of laminated MDF, we choose another, and sometimes we even go for completely different options. In the visualizations, the chairs look perfect, but in the mock-up, we see that this particular chair is too bulky and visually weighs down the room, so we keep the same price, the same certificates, but select another, more elegant chair. A separate point, which can't be checked either in the visualizations or on a computer screen, is the colour. A monitor does not convey colour accurately. Each device has its own colour rendering. Plus, it's important to understand that paint behaves differently under various lighting: cool, white, warm yellow, and natural daylight. That's why in the mock-up we work with colour in real life. We take a fan deck with paint samples and look right here at how a particular shade appears in the actual space and under different lighting scenarios. Another example is finishing materials and textures. There is wallpaper that, even in a picture, at first glance looks like ordinary paper, but in reality it's special anti-vandal covering designed for the heavy use of a hotel room. Only in the mock-up can you touch them, understand how they feel on the surface, how they behave under different lighting, and how they look in a real interior. It is precisely at this stage that it becomes clear whether the material is suitable for a hotel over a long period or not. Engineering solutions and soundproofing. Special sound-absorbing materials are incorporated into the construction. Such components work as a single system. They prevent sound from travelling through the structure from one room to another. It is in the mock-up that we can demonstrate how this works in practice by measuring the noise level. This is something the guest will never see, but will feel during their stay. When we talk about a hotel room, it is important to understand that it is a working machine. Every day, this room is put through its paces. A housekeeper has, on average, 20 to 30 minutes a day to tidy it up, sometimes up to 45 minutes if the room needs a more thorough cleaning. That's why all the elements here work like building blocks. If something breaks, it should be replaced quickly without taking the room out of service for a lengthy repair. The management company keeps track of everything: consumables, professional cleaning chemicals, including the so-called formalin-based products, and even potential fines for guests who damage property. That's exactly why the mock-up is so important. It shows in advance which solutions will be convenient for daily use and which will eventually turn into ongoing problems. Not a single mock-up room is created without the involvement of the brand. In international hotel projects, this is a mandatory stage. All certificates for every element of the room, including curtains, wallpaper, upholstery, and so on, must comply with regulations and are subject to inspection by brand representatives. Without this, we are not entitled to fit out the room. For the investor, this means one thing: the room they're investing in has already undergone thorough testing, just like an aeroplane is tested before it enters regular service. If you're interested in investing in the first 5-star luxury hotel complex in Georgia with ultra all-inclusive services, leave an application in the description below the video. We'll find a tailored solution for you.